These right here are the 3 money habits that changed my life before the age of 25. If you guys stick around, and even if you just use just 1 or 2 of these habits, by next year your life gonna look a lot different. Actually, it's gonna look significantly different. I ain't gonna lie. So what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm a 21-year-old content creator. I'm coming a little bit closer to the camera. I'm a 21-year-old content creator who does videos like financial content, educational videos, motivational videos, and videos just like these. You know what I'm saying? Basically just sharing some of my experiences with you guys to help you along your journey. You know what I'm saying? We're on a 90-day run if you guys want to join us. You know, basically what that is. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You just stand disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Stand down, no unnecessary purchases, things of that nature. So yeah, today I'm just gonna be dropping 3 habits for you guys that help change my my ways about how I manage my money, you know, move with my money, and just the whole 9 yards. Now our goal is to hit 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to contribute to that, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button for me, man. So yeah, first off, man, let's get straight to the video. So habit number 1. Let's start off with habit number 1, right? The first habit that changed my life is I started to treat my money like a business. Now, what do I mean when I started to treat my money like a business? First off, if you have a business, right? First off, you have the mindset that you're gonna take it serious, okay? If you're running a business, you're gonna take that business serious. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because you want it to be a successful business. So that translates. That's like a mindset. I want my finances, my personal finances. I want to succeed in it. I want to be successful. So what do I do to treat it like a business? Basically, like when you got a business, you're gonna track everything that goes in and out. Inventory. Your money is basically like inventory. That's why you treat it like a business. You know what I'm saying? When you got a business, you got products. You know what I'm saying? You sell some products, you gonna keep track. Like, okay, I sold 10 products today, and I gained back maybe 2 products. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. Like, that's kind of like in business terms, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, you tracking what goes in and out, what sells, what doesn't sell, what you can, you know what I'm saying, save for the next thing, you know, just like in that kind of like business model, you know what I'm saying? Because who doesn't want to take their business serious? So basically, like, I just kind of created like I would say like a spreadsheet for my money. Like what I do is, like, I'll keep a little bit of money in cash, you know what I'm saying, to, like, you know, pay for my groceries, my gas, food, things of that nature, right? I can always keep probably like $1,000, maybe $1,500 on me, and then like I have a high yield saving account. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else that like I save from my paychecks or whatever goes into my high yield savings account, so that way, you know, it rounds up at the beginning of the month. It's safe, it's secure, and I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to worry about anybody touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not cheating the process. And then I have my my separate account, my checkers account, you know, the money that comes from whatever, YouTube or my job, and the money that I just leave in there. You know what I'm saying? So like I got different ways, I got different things that I use my money for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you distributing in different forms. Because I'm gonna give you guys a tip that probably some of you maybe struggle with, that I used to struggle with. Like if I had $10,000, I used to have it all together at one time. Like I would have a big large stack of $10,000. And what I would do is, like, since the stack looks so big, you're constantly pulling and pulling off of it for different things. And in your mind, you're not thinking, because you're like, okay, this stack looks so big that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have a lot more. And then when it comes down to it, when you actually count it out, you like, damn dog, I done spent about this much of this money in a short period of time. And I used to hate doing that. Trust, like, that's one thing that you guys do not want to do. So that's why I say manage your money in different places. You know what I'm saying? Have different places for different things. You know, my checking account, you know what I'm saying, that's what I use to automate my bills. You know what I'm saying? My rent, whatever, Silco, subscriptions, things of that. Like, I'll leave that there, because I promise you, dog, if you got your money in one single account, or you got your money in one big ass stack of cash, bro, you're gonna keep pulling off that one account, and it looks so big, but after a while, after you keep pulling on it, I ain't gonna lie, You're going to start to notice, like, damn, where the fuck is my money going? So that's why you got to manage it. You got to track what goes in, what goes out, what's in this place, what's in that place. So yeah, just basically just treat it like a business, man. You are the CEO. Treat your money like you're the CEO of your money, right? Tell it where to go, man. You need to direct your money. You the point guard. You know what I'm saying? Direct your money. So that's habit number one. Habit number two that I have for you guys that changed my life financially before 25 was I had to live below my ego and not my means. Now, a lot of people always say live below your means, but we really should be saying translation, live below your ego. Cause I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? The difference, there's a difference. Because even though they both transpire to like the same things, but it's really your ego that tells you to spend this amount of money or makes you go out there and feel like you need this or things of that nature. I had to let my ego down. You know, like when I was like in high school, haircuts was only like $20 a pop. Now that I'm grown now, I've been out of high school for about three and a half years. My haircuts cost anywhere from $50 to $60, right? And I used to get my haircut every single week, but that stuff adds up now. So, you know what I'm saying? So this is the challenge that I have for you guys. So this is the question that I want you guys to ask yourself to help you with this problem. If you feel like this is going to be probably one of your biggest habits to break, this may just change your mind. And this is the question that you may have to ask yourself. Would I still want this if no one ever saw it? Ask yourself that right now and put it down in the comment section. Be real with yourself. Would you still pay for the things that you pay for or want the things that you pay for if no one ever saw it? A lot of your answers should be no, because that is what we buy a lot of things for. We buy a lot of things to seek a lot of people validation, right? I used to get a haircut every single week because I'm not gonna lie, like I just wanted everybody to see it. It wasn't for me like, oh, I just want my haircut. No, you don't. No, you don't. Some of you females are spending buku money on your hair. Some of you fellas are spending a lot of money on designer shoes. Ask yourself, if there was no girls around the world, would you buy those $1,000 designer shoes? If there was no guys in the world, would you spend $250 on your hair? Or if there was nobody that okay, look, I'm gonna put it like this. If you was on house arrest for 5 months straight, would you get a haircut? I mean, I can see like when it started to get like, okay, like, oh, all right, it's just out of control. But like every week, every week or every 2 weeks, would you get a haircut if you was on house arrest? Would you get your hair done if every single week if you was on house arrest? No, you wouldn't, because no one's gonna see it. So it's almost like it's just like a mindset thing, bro. A lot of these habits, bro, it's literally just mindset things, bro. You just gotta act like, look, man, I don't even care, because if no one was to see this, then I probably wouldn't even be doing it for myself. And that is the question right there that saved me thousands of dollars, hundreds and thousands of dollars. You know, would I want to buy these expensive shoes? Would I want to buy these expensive clothes if nobody's seen them? Also, I want you guys to look at it like this as well, right? Because I know I have a lot of 9-to-5 workers on here. Look at it like this, because this is how I always look at it. When you go to that job, right? When you go to work, is it anybody there that you really want to impress, or that you really would care about your, I ain't gonna say your appearance, but some of the things that you do? Because I know me personally, when I go to work, there's nobody for me to impress. I'm not on a fashion show because I'm wearing the same uniform everybody else is wearing. And that's what saved me hundreds and thousands of dollars. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm damn near at the same place, goddamn, every day. I don't. What am I gonna get out of having my haircut every single week for? Spending $60 every single week, when that can go into something else. That can go into funding my YouTube channel. That can go into funding my personal brand, my business. That can go into something else that's lucrative. Ask yourself that. You know what I'm saying? If there wasn't no people in the world, I promise you, you wouldn't be doing the things you do. So don't cheat yourself and don't sell yourself short. Now, habit number 3, last but not least, man, this is what helped me change my life, right? I stay broke. Stay broke while you build, right? So what do I mean by stay broke while you build, right? Every time I start making money, I didn't upgrade my lifestyle, I just upgraded my investments. I did not go buy a car, overly expensive car when I start seeing a little bit of bread. I didn't go do the unnorm, I didn't go splurging. I simply stayed with my same car that's paid off. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I did when I started touching some money was go get a crib. And I felt like that's an investment. This crib is an investment. You know what I'm saying? It's not a liability because this is like my workspace. This is my office. This is my office. You know what I'm saying? I have a nice crib to record high quality YouTube videos in. So I didn't that's not, to me, that's, I mean, yeah, like that technically is upgrading your lifestyle, but to me, that's not, because I'm grown, I'm 21 years old, and that, of course, like if I'm start touching some money, dog, I need to upgrade, you know what I'm saying, my environment a little bit, you know? So like that, but to me, that's just regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, just look at it like a business. I went and purchased the office so I can make more money and get out my product at a more consistent rate, which is my videos and stuff. Because when I was at my crib, I ain't lie, it was crowded all the time, and I had to find different times when I could record videos because the house was always loud or kids was always running through the house and shit. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, but otherwise else, I kept my same car. I didn't go buy unnecessary things. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course I had fun on my birthday a little bit, but otherwise else, dog, you just gotta play broke. Sometimes you gotta play broke, dog. If somebody say you wearing the same clothes, or somebody say, oh, why you don't have this and that, dog, they not paying your bills. They not helping you out. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to play broke. Cause at the end of the day, only you know what you got in your bank account. Only you know how much money that you actually got. Alright? So that's why I'll be quick to when somebody say, if somebody tell me that I'm wearing the same clothes or this and that, I will be quick to happily show you my bank account. Alright? Just look at it like that. So you don't gotta impress nobody. I think that's one of the biggest things, one of the biggest concepts I'm trying to get at. You don't gotta impress nobody. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that you gotta learn in America. America is probably one of the biggest countries where people feel like they have to impress people to prove a point, and it really hurts them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you guys don't have to prove a point. You don't no validation needed, bro. Just let your bank account do all the talking. You know what I'm saying? When you can take a trip on your own, and your bills is paid up, you don't gotta work 80 hours. I feel like that's the biggest flex. The biggest flex ain't the clothes, it ain't the cars, it ain't all that. Don't get me wrong, that shit comes with the process. But the biggest flex is saying that I could take a load off. I don't have to work 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? I can go take a trip when I want to. I can call off for work without feeling like if I get fired, I'm just gonna lose it all. That's the biggest flex in life. So use those 3 habits. Even if you just use one of the 2, dog, your life gonna be changed. Regardless. Simple as that, twin. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. You know what I'm saying? These be kind of like little yapping sessions with me. If you guys not know this, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes y'all be in the comment section like, bro, just be yapping. But I really just be venting, you know what I'm saying? Because I live by myself. I'm a young man. I don't really got a lot of friends like that. So you guys like my family. So I be appreciate y'all listening to the videos and shit. So yeah, y'all know I love this, man. Y'all know me back with more content, man. Hey, skate.